just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life.
So I'm headed to San Francisco, California, to be a guest speaker at the South Asian Literary and Arts Festival. But while I'm there, we're going to be checking out some really cool restaurants. First stop that I want to show you guys today is a place that my good friend Praba, who you'll meet, wanted to take me to. Praba is a wonderful chef, wonderful human being who I've learned so much about. But we're going to a place called Kovai Cafe. So Kovai Cafe is kind of the nickname, from my understanding, for Coimbatore in Kerala. And a lot of the food there is really representative of that specific region. I am really excited for this trip. I'm really excited to show you all the wonderful food that we're going to be eating. So without further ado, let's go from coast to coast and have some food. Are you ready? You better be ready. Chalo.
நம்ம காளான் ரோட்சைட் காளான் இல்லையா, அது மெயினாக வேணும்னு சொன்னாரு. அப்புறம் நேற்றுக்கு பச்சை மிளகா, மஷ்ரூம் பச்சை மிளகா பண்ணோம். சரி, நோ ப்ராப்ளம். Yeah, so what we have here is pongal, which is made with rice and moong dal. It's like a South Indian khichdi. Then we have idly, we have vadas, and we have sambar to go with all that. Sambar, this is coconut chutney, tomato chutney, a mint chutney, and a peanut chutney. And then this is a sweet that we eat at the end. It's kesari.
It's open butter masala.
Oh.
It's ghee puri idli.
Oh wow.
It's a butter idli made with ghee and idli puri. Gun powder, special gun powder made by us.
Okay.
Smells so good. These mushrooms are batters, right? Using maida, our special we are making masala with green chili and we are making green chili paste and we are tuning the recipe for they will not teach so much spicy, so we are tuning the recipes and now they please every Americans are liking it.
It's so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we have this huge feast in front of us. So much food. It looks amazing though. I gotta admit, I was here yesterday and I loved it so much that I wanted to come back and just do a video for this. Kovai is Kovai. See, I already messed it up. Kovai, right, Praba? Kovai.
You got it.
So Kovai is absolutely incredible. We're going to go through each of these dishes. We're going to talk about it, and I'll give a little bit of history as we go into the B-roll of these dishes as well. But we have just so much food. It's not going to go to waste though. We're going to take it all to go, no matter what. These little mini idlis, so much tandipori or gunpowder, coconut on them. Incredible, like spicy and fermented and sweet, and the coconut chutney is the most perfect thing on this. Literally 10 out of 10, and I'm not just saying that because they're not paying me to do this. I'm not an influencer. I'm just a chef who loves Indian food. That is a 10 right there. 10. What are we going to go with next? What should we go with next, Prabha? Oh, mushroom pacha melagai. so good. So, I'm trying to explain how good this is. Like, it is just perfect. There's a crunch in the beginning because the mushrooms are slightly battered, and then it's so good. It's like spicy, but not too spicy. It has this kick of cilantro and chilies. It is one of the best dishes in all of Indian cuisine I have tried. I said this yesterday the first time I tried it. It's still true today. I cannot believe that this dish is not on more Indian menus. In the West, we get thrown butter chicken and naan and all this, but like that right there is straight up a 10. Straight up a 10.
These are the pepper idli. Idli was tossed with green chili, curry leaf and onion and the crushed black peppers with button idlis.
All right, so we're gonna go into another idli. This is the pepper idli. Smells just like black pepper. And I know a lot of people are like, why do you smell in videos? Well, we do it because like in the fine dining world, that's what we were trained for. And the scent is beautiful on this, so. South Indian food is just a whole other level. That's incredible. So you have this like tadka of curry leaf, onion, but the black pepper is so predominant in it. And it's a warmth. It's like, Hindi, that would garam, right? It's like a warming sensation for it. There's an ample amount of ghee. Praba's just over here smiling. Just smiling over here because she knows how good it is.
It is good.
I've been all over San Francisco, eating nonstop. Unbelievable places. Bechram, Kopra, all over. This food is different. This food is very what you would find like humble roadside food. Every restaurant we went to is incredible. There's something special about each one. There's a lot special about this one. So if you've watched this channel for a while, thank you. But you'll know one of my favorite things in all of Indian food is a simple, humble breakfast from the South. Pongal. Pongal is just, it hits different. All it is basically rice and lentils. It's kind of the khichdi of the South, but there's some key characteristics in pongal. One of which is the black pepper, whole black pepper. And it softens as it cooks, and it gets so delicious and like a little bit of resistance and chew, but nothing crunchy. But the flavor the black pepper gives is out of this world. And the curry leaf, and you got to dose it in ghee because the ghee really holds it together. So let's see how their pongal is. Yep. That right there is why pongal is one of my favorite things in all of Indian food. Also, you can't see, but these varai, these are so crispy. They're so crispy. Getting them that crispy requires a couple of things. Number one, temperature. The oil temperature. If you have it too high, it'll fry the outside and the inside won't be cooked. If you have it too low, they get soggy. And I gotta say, these are one of the most perfect vada I've ever had. Literal perfection. If you've seen my trip to India and Mumbai, I had some wonderful sambar at Dasha. And the sambar that I had here yesterday was even better. Yes, you can find incredible desi food in the United States. This sambar. That's how you do sambar. Sambar is hard because if you're gonna serve South Indian food, your sambar has to be on point. Praba's over here shaking her head, right? It's got to be very, very good sambar. If you mess up sambar, nothing else matters. Everything else could be perfect, but you cannot mess up the sambar. I've learned this the hard way. That's why I work very hard on sambar. Okay, Praba.
Coconut chutney.
Coconut chutney. From the expert.
perfect. Today
Ooh,
it's perfect.
today it's perfect. And getting chutney perfect isn't always easy.
Yeah.
We found that out on this trip.
Yeah.
This
is a
tomato? Tomato chutney.
Could be better.
Okay, little bit better. I'm
This
not
is
a,
me. Okay.
I'm not a huge tomato chutney person.
Yeah. Mint chutney. Good.
Okay. What's giving it that color for the mint chutney? Because we normally see that chutney is a little bit greener.
Yeah. Because we have added a little bit of yogurt to it.
Added a little yogurt to it. Ah,
So
gotcha.
that's what gives it that lighter green.
You don't see that as much in the north.
No.
They don't add the yogurt to it, which you
You
think
know
they
why?
would. No, tell me.
It stays longer.
It stays longer without the yogurt?
With the
yogurt.
it stays longer and it stays greener. It doesn't go black.
Chef G.
It's a Kovai special roadside mushroom. We are making this with whole mushrooms and special masala from Kovai.
Okay.
It's a street food. We are bringing here for the restaurant. Just taste and enjoy it.
Wow, thank you. So Chef just brought this over. This is Kovai street food. I want to take
Kalan, roadside kalan.
roadside kalan.
Yeah. So roadside means roadside.
Yeah.
Kalan is mushroom.
So kalan is mushroom, and this is a roadside mushroom that you would typically get. This is special. I have never seen anything like this dish, so I am so excited. Oh, and it keeps coming.
It's a puri, and it's a puri bhaji. It's made with the potato, peas, and cashew. This is another special recipe from Coimbatore. It's a puri bhaji. Yeah.
Not sour.
No, it's not a sourdough. It's a puri bhaji. It's made with only with potato.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Please. We can't do this, okay? Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the kalan and just get a look. Oh my. Oh my. That is beautiful. Whew. I'm gonna put some right over here. Look at these puris. So potato sabzi. Oh, they look so good.
So this potato sabzi has cashews.
They're so soft, so just absolutely perfect. Oh. And then cashews in the potato sabzi. Is that traditional? Do we see that a lot? Really?
Kovai is good. Yeah.
Great idea. I'm all for this. We're gonna have our first bite of this roadside mushroom. Now, it's not very often in the world I get to have things that I haven't had before. Until I'm in India, then it's different, right? In the States, we don't find things like this. Oh, that smells insane. Smells like curry leaf. You have like onion. Just the smell is intoxicating. First bite ever. We're gonna do it together. Cheers to Indian food. I'm literally getting chills. Oh my god. That is so perfect. So it's just this wonderful like medley of like flavors from ginger to garlic to onion to the mushroom comes through. Indian food also sometimes suffers from textures, right? We say this a lot, like the lack of textures or layering. Layering from spices is perfect, but layering from textures is different. One of the things I love about this that I need to get in here and show you is these crispy little flakes on top. What's the crispy?
Let's see.
It's like almost like paratha or something like flakes.
Yeah. Let's see what it is. I haven't tasted it.
She's gonna tell me because she's tasting.
It looks like the
Yeah.
crispiness of this.
Yes. It almost looks like that. Just the crispiness of the puri.
Yeah.
Like the flakes of the puri.
Really fried puri.
Yeah, when it
then
breaks.
just-
That's a brilliant thing right there. The flakes of the puri on top of it. Mushrooms and Indian food are just another level. Oh, let's see her reaction. What do you think, Praba?
Brilliant.
And understand that Praba this is her culture. This is what she grew up with. This is what she knows, and she's a chef.
Wow.
For her to say, wow, I don't get that often. That's amazing. We wowed Praba, then you know it's good.
And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. A broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you.
All right, chef, what are we doing over here?
Just flame one video. Just
Perfect. Perfect. The vada you do is perfect. It's perfect. Nice and crisp.
you want to take that vada video?
Yeah. Hey. So tadka. The tadka in the pan. Boom. Perfect tadka. That smell of curry leaf. Perfect. Chef is so talented. So talented. Yes. Perfect. And now our little idli go in. Those mini idlis are perfect. Getting to eat this dish has been so good. Nice high heat. Black pepper. This is that famous black pepper idli that we had here. And man, it is out of this world good.
My name is Karthik. Yeah, actually, I'm coming from Coimbatore. I born in 1993. My dad was actually he's a cook. He got experience in 35 years in food industry. So I got interest in that. I started cooking at my sixth standard itself in my home. So much interested in that cooking. Then I joined a hotel management, catering science and hotel management in Hindustan College in Coimbatore itself. I achieved a gold medal in that. I am the university first rank. In the Bharatiyar University, I am the university first rank. I am also a gold medalist. Then I joined in our Madhammatti group of companies in 2014. I joined as a chef there. Then I got promoted as now I worked as an operation manager in Coimbatore. I got fully interested in the culinary in South Indian. I did a many research also.
So the research he did was how long can a food stay? The staying power of the food, of
Same
how good,
consistency.
how long it stays within 2-3 hours. The maintenance of the same quality and the consistency and the taste of the food to stay, especially in a temperature like in Coimbatore, in India, right?
Because,
so it's very hot and tropical climate, temperate climates. And how does the food stay for a long time?
It should match for all
Yeah.
seasons also,
Yeah.
climates.
And seasons and the humidity, how it affects the dish after it is cooked. So from that to the staying power of the dish for the
Yes,
longest
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So that was your research.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Then I joined as a chef in a Madambadi group of companies.
Yeah.
I worked for since the last 10 years.
Okay.
My MD was a Madambadi Rangaraj,
Yes.
who is also a celebrity.
Yes.
He's
We see
doing a
him.
bulk catering, and
Oh.
he was a judge in Cook with Komal in Vijay TV.
Yeah,
And
Cook
he,
with Komali. Yeah.
Wow.
You know
yeah,
that,
he
right?
acted 3 to 4 films.
Oh.
Yeah. He was also his restaurant is was. I worked in his restaurant. Then I was transferred before 6 months. Then I'm working here. Here also I did many research because ingredients was differs, vegetable was differs. We are getting the frozen only, but we are doing everything in the fresh.
Oh, okay.
Even all chutney, sambar, daily we are making a daily basis only. We are not even storing in a chillers or any in fridges. Everything we are doing in a fresh only. Our main motto to give a people a authentic South Indian food.
And
It should
it was.
It
It
should
was
be
very good.
taste like a home food only.
Yep.
We are not adding colors, ajinomotos, baking sodas, yeast, anything. Our main motto to give the people happy and they need to taste and experience the home food. That's our main motto. That we are doing the good. I think you also tasted our food.
Perfect. It was literally perfect.
It was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
ஸோ நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்கள் எப்படி நீங்கள் வந்து கோயம்புத்தூர்லேருந்து லைக் கோயம்புத்தூரில் நிறைய ரெசிபிஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா நம்ம வி கம் அப் வித் லைக் செட்டிநாடு ஃபுட்டே தனி அதுக்கு ஒரு தனி செட் ஆஃப் ரெசிபிஸ் இருக்கு எப்படி நீங்கள் இந்த மெனு பிக் பண்ணினீங்க
ஆக்சுவலாக மேம் இப்போ மாதம்பட்டி குரூப் ஆஃப் கம்பெனிஸ் வந்து நாங்கள் ஒரு கம்பெனி வச்சிருக்கோம். அதுலேருந்து எங்களுக்கு ஸ்பெஷல் ஷெஃப்ஸ் இருக்கும். அதை நாங்கள் எல்லாம் ரிசர்ச் பண்ணி எங்களுக்குன்னு ஒரு ஓன் ரெசிபி எடுத்து எங்களுக்குன்னு மாதம்பட்டி ரெசிபின்னு ஒன்று ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணி அது ஃபிக்ஸ்டு தான். இப்போ நாங்கள் வந்து ஒரு ஷெஃப் அங்கே
ரெசிபிஸ் இங்கே இருக்கிறது எல்லாமே
மாதம்பட்டி ரெசிபி தான். யா இட்ஸ் எவ்ரிதிங் வாஸ் ஃபிக்ஸ்ட். எந்த ஷெஃப் பண்ணாலுமே அது சேம் டேஸ்ட் வர மாதிரி தான் கொடுப்போம். இப்போ நான் மட்டும்தான் வந்து கோயம்புத்தூர்ல தான் வந்திருக்கேன். Even we are working at 25 peoples.
Yes.
I'm training the 24 peoples here. I'm the only one chef came from Coimbatore. But we are giving the best in everything. We are giving everything the same taste.
Okay.
Even the food, dosas, colors, texture, even that pachamulaga vada, everything is our recipe.
Coimbatore sambar is different from Madurai sambar.
Yes.
And it's different from Chennai sambar.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So, you've nailed the Coimbatore sambar.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank
Because
you.
for
Thank
me,
you so much.
my
Thank you.
sambar is very important.
Thank you so much.
You know? And on the sambar vada, இப்போ கூட நான் கோயம்புத்தூர் போச்சுன்னா I have sambar vada first, you know,
yes,
because just to get my sambar taste,
Sure.
right? So, you've nailed it.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you for that.
Sambars and chutneys were the base in the food. You know, idly, pongal, dosa, khichdi, everything match with the chutneys and sambars only. So adula வந்து main focus. என்னைக்குமே அந்த சாம்பார் டேஸ்ட் மாறவே மாறாது. I know everything, but sambar was my very favorite dish in this South Indian
What he
dish.
said was when he was growing up as a little child, he had to make, his mom left for work very early in the morning at 4:30. So he had to cook for everybody in the family. So he would make all the lunches for his mother, for his brother, everybody. And then he would take it and go to school with his brother with the dishes he made. And then his dad came out and he started a catering company. And so he learned from his dad how to make the sambar and puli korambu and more korambu and everything from his dad. And then that's what inspired him to go to culinary school. So then he went and did a hotel management course in Coimbatore. And then he got into cooking. And that's what, and he's saying that sambar is the quintessential dish in South India.
Agreed.
And it is the most important dish because sambar and the chutneys need to be perfect in order to go with all the carbs that come with it.
Yeah.
The idlis, the pongal, the dosas and everything. So the sambar is very quintessential to him, and he thinks that the sambar is the best thing he makes, and he loves it.
It's so good.
So நீங்க மீட் சமைப்பீங்களா?
எல்லாமே மேம். இப்போ சவுத் இந்தியன் டிஷ்ஷஸில் எல்லா ஐட்டம் நான் பண்ணுவேன், எல்லாமே ஸ்பெஷல். பட் நம்ம இங்கே வெஜ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறனால இப்போ வெஜ்ஜில் இது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
Okay, so he does cook meat quite a bit, but because it's a vegetarian restaurant, he does only vegetarian food right now.
My name is Praveen.
And I'm Christopher. We are one of the partner of Kovai restaurant.
Oh, hey, we are at Kovai Cafe right now. This is in Cupertino, Saratoga area in the so-called Silicon Valley of California. And we have been in the business for 6 months. We are an authentic, pure vegetarian restaurant. This is 1136 South Dianza Boulevard, Suite B, California. We are a bunch of techies here in the Bay Area, actually. That's not surprising, I believe. So we actually craved for back home food. We all hail from in and around Coimbatore, and hence the name Kovai Cafe. So we were looking for something among all our friends, and we have a few of us missing here today. On behalf of them, I'll say hi. So one of our partners, Sajay, has actually some relationship with Madampati Rangaraj. And so we actually went ahead and approached them and got into this with them. Yeah. So we've been open for 6 months. We celebrated our 6th month, I think 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, just 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. Yeah. And if for people who don't know who Madhamati is and who Rangaraj is, I'm sure most of them know, but just for others, Madhamati is a group of companies. They do a bunch of in the food industry. Anyone in Tamil Nadu and now I think even the South states all know about him. So Madhamati is a group of company. They do catering. Primarily, they're known for their catering services, all bulk catering, wedding catering, corporate catering. They also are into cloud kitchens these days. But they're very, very much known in the area. They've served a lot of celebrities in the South states, the North, everywhere. And one of its core important prominent people who's right now leading it is Rangaraj. He's taken over the baton from his father, and he's executing that right now. He's a multi-talented personality. He has he's laid his footprints in different areas. He's also an actor now in the movie industry. He's anchoring TV shows. He's a prominent cook himself, as well as he also runs this company. He's a shrewd entrepreneur as well. He runs Madhamati group of companies now, and they are known for traditional South Indian food. When I say traditional, not just the food that's stuck in the 80s, but we're also talking about food that is contemporary, that's happening, the food scene that's happening in Coimbatore and Tamil Nadu today. He wants to reflect that across the world. And one of his goals is to actually serve the White House with his food. He wanted to take the authentic Coimbatore food across different ages and climates to the White House.
Actually, he already did in Indian Prime Minister, so he already cooked for him. Yeah, and most of the cine actors, his team is cooking for most of the celebrities.
So we had the honor of hosting the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, Honorable Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin. I think 2 weeks ago, he was here on a government visit in the US, and we were very honored to have the option and grateful to have the option of serving him and his team at Kovai Cafe. They dined in here with us, and that's a memorable moment that we have achieved in the past 6 months. And we want to take this further, and we want to see how we can actually serve more people here in the country, in the US as well.
Talk about that.
Oh, of course, yeah. So I know that in the US, I've been in the US since 2005 actually, to be honest, and in Florida and California. So I've only seen mostly when you talk about Indian food, everything that my colleagues at work, Native Americans who and others, right, who like Indian food, they always allude to, oh, hey, I want to go get butter chicken now if you're going to Indian food, right? And I wanted to always tell them, hey, butter chicken is not the only thing that's in India, right? But then they go with other options. Oh, can I have this dal curry? And of course, and other stuff, right? All that is good. I'm not saying no, but I've had a lot of that here. So now I wanted to tell them that there is something more than that. There's something, every state in India has its own food, and every region within each state has its own food. As we talked about earlier, it's all demographic driven food sensitivity, right? So we wanted to actually bring in an underrepresented food in the scene, in the US food scene from India, which is the South Indian Coimbatore area food. And we were looking for the right person, right team to partner with, and who else can be the best partner than Rangaraj?